All right, everyone. So we had the AI, right? The auto deck make us a Jeff the Baby Dolphin deck, and this is what they put together. So we're going to try this out, but I think we might do. I want to try it out with the auto deck, and then do a separate video of us using a different form of this deck. So let's go through and kind of look at what they put together. So the first thing is Sunspot. So gain 1+ energy for each, or 1+ power for each unspent energy. Why is this a big deal? Well, if you look at this deck in total, you see there's a lot of low cost cards. The highest cost card we have here is a 5. We have a few 4s, but the highest is a 5. That means that on turn 6, you could bump this up by 6 points, right? So it just gives you that type of ability. You might not be using all the time all of your energy, and I think that's a very good card to throw in the deck. Ant-Man, when you have a low cost deck like this, you're going to be putting that in, right? Because you're going to probably have a lot of spots to fill. That gives you +4 power. If you put it at the same spot as Jeff the Baby Dolphin, you now get this up to 2, and it's movable. Love that. America Chavez. This is another good one to put in the deck, because the one weakness of this deck is going to be the lack of like big hitters, right? You don't have a 16 power card. So by having that, you can get something just a bit higher. Nightcrawler, because you can, honestly, you could move this thing and then move this thing again. So I wonder, you might be able to combo that up a bunch and get a 1-cost card that is pretty strong. Angela, obviously, if you play a card here, 1+ power. Bishop, another one, just all gaining power right now. Cosmo, you could use to get rid of on-reveal abilities of your enemy, which I think is a pretty good plan. Now, Shang-Chi, this is big because in a deck that doesn't have a lot of power, you're going to want to be able to take out, if they have a card, like you're not going to be able to overcome one of those massive cards, right? Like if it's a deck with null or something like that, you're not going to be able to overcome it with this deck, at least at that position. So having this, you could just take it out, right, and get rid of it, and that might save you. Mother Ashkini, give the leftmost card in your hand +2 power and -1 cost, then copy it. Once again, this is a big deal. Like imagine if this card gets +2 power and 1+ cost. So now you have double. You have 2 0/5 Nightcrawlers. Then you add this in with the Jeff the Baby Dolphin combo. You could do a lot of big things. Kazar, once again, all of these 1-cost cards now can get a bonus +1, right? That's huge. And then Iron Man, just doubling your power. I have a feeling this card won't be used as much because of how low these are, but it may. Because I'd probably, if I have Sunspot out there, I would rather just him go 5 than maybe even trying to double, or maybe I'll use it on the 6th turn, right? In that sense. Okay, let's get right into it. Let's play some games. I have not played a single match with this yet, so let's go. There's a card in the Super Premium that's really good in this deck. I didn't buy the Super Premium. I might, just so we could use it, but okay, cool. We got Jeff the Baby Dolphin. Oh, this is actually perfect. Could not have started better. So we'll do this. We'll put this in here. So you're going to see this is going to reveal with a +1. Now, I also can move it, and we're going to see. I don't know. So if we move it using this ability, I'm not sure if that takes away from his ability. So like we're just going to try it out for shits and giggles here. Oh, this is actually a perfect. My God, this is perfect. So we're going to try this out. We'll see if Nightcrawler can move again. The beauty of this card is it allows you to move cards in and out. So you could keep moving things. And the ability to move is so good. So let's see now. No, it does take away the ability to move. So you can't move. Oh, wait, no, this is movable once. Oh, okay. So you can move this card, not the cards in there. Got it. Makes some sense. Let's. I kind of like doing this. Maybe we do this. I thought the cards there were movable, but no, it's not that. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have played that because I was trying to get Sunspot more energy. I forgot about that. That was kind of dumb. All right, there's no reason to play that. Well, end the turn, just give that the Sunspot because they don't even have a +10 card yet. It's exactly why we didn't use it because now we could use it here. Throw this in here. Such a big. That's why Shang-Chi. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way we could overcome this, right? Besides just taking it out. And with Sunspot, wasting energy actually goes in your favor. And I lied a little bit. I'm seeing now how there is a world in which you can use. I'm seeing now there's a world in which you could actually use the Iron Man card. Like right here, if we didn't have Shang-Chi in here, it would be a very usable spot for Iron Man because there is such a high. Yeah, so I am seeing that now. They're probably gonna go this way. I mean, I could move this. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. I mean, I had a chance to get +4 over there. I don't know if I should have done that. I think it's always smarter though to attack. Actually, you know what? Shit, let me undo. No, that's not smart. What's smart, because it's smarter to what we want to do is do this. This is smarter because if he doesn't put a card here, we're fine. This is where we want to force him to put a card into here. Yep. I mean, granted, we would have won regardless. Oh no, that was stupid. Damn it. Okay, well we lost because of the ending of that. Damn it, dude. That was dumb. I still think we might have played that right. That was a good game. I still think we played that right in the sense of I think it's usually smarter. Like I find it's usually smarter to attack that location. I just didn't see the problem was he had a card that could do both. Get him something at another location as well. That's kind of the issue. All right, let's go again. But you saw the power of that deck in that game. We could go back and forth on whether or not I made the right decision, which likely I didn't. But I think overall you could see the power of the deck, right? You could see what it does, and why it's good. We had a location that had over 20. And Sunspot, I think I just got to use some of the cards smarter of where you put them. Um, so yeah, after you play a card here, add a copy to your hand. Ooh. I think what we're going to do is, I think what we'll do is this. I think what we're going to do is this. Oh, add a copy to your dude. I'd love to be able to read. It'd be very nice to be able to read. Add a copy to your opponent's hand, not my hand. I was like, why isn't there a card in my hand? Well, that's why, dummy. Oh, I'm such an idiot sometimes. Cool. This is actually kind of good. So that middle location. I'll be honest though, Cosmo is kind of a card in which it's not that I'm not gonna I may consider getting rid of that one, if I'm being completely honest with you. So is this an on reveal effect? No, it's an end of turn. This is perfect. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. +2 power, -1 cost. All right, so we're kind of. Oh, I don't like doing that. giving them cards like that, but like this is what I'm talking about. Look at what a beast this is for us, right? Like that's huge. So I think what we could do. So yeah, we're not playing phenomenally, I will say. This game we're kind of shit in the bed. So let's put this here and let's double up maybe. Well, no, because then I'm gonna throw this in. Oh wait, shit. No, I should have moved the Nightcrawler. Oh, I could still move it. Oh, that was actually kind of big. We just got a free Iron Man there. So this is the final turn, right? All right, this is perfect actually. So we could throw this in here, get rid of that. We could, or should we move Nightcrawler though? Actually, yes, we're going to move Nightcrawler. We're going to do this. This is what we're going to do. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. Get out. Huge. It's a huge win. We're going to use that card to get a different one from our deck. Oh, shit. That almost cost us, actually, by moving out because it was Sunspot that came in. That could have been bad, actually. We could have lost because of that. But hey, it's another. We're going to keep upgrading this card, this variant. You know, before we go on, I'm gonna look. Let's change up the deck slightly. This is why I like doing auto decks, because you could just edit them once you're ready. I just don't love Cosmo, to be completely honest with you. I just don't. So we're gonna look at anything 3 or less. Um, I don't hate Wolfsbane. Instead, I also don't hate Forge. I don't like Squirrel Girl. This card moves +3 power. That would be cool, but I don't think we'll get that enough. We'll go with me. We'll go with Wolfsbane. I think that's not too bad to put in, right? Or is there one that I? Yeah, we'll put Wolfsbane in. Okay, we'll see. I mean, I understand why they autoed into the other one, but I just don't, because I have some on reveal effects. So I don't like having that there. Add a rock here. Okay, I don't love that. Now here's the thing. So we want Sunspot obviously to get some, but we're gonna throw him out there. I don't know when we're actually gonna get him his energy, but oh my god, that's not good. Actually, you know what we could do? We could do this. So I still want to get him one. Uh, let's do this. I'm not too happy with how this game has started. I'll be completely honest with you. Maybe I should have waited on Jeff. The problem is let's just do this. So I'm trying to get Sunspot some energy each turn here. So we could do this. I don't hate this at all. And there's maybe a fight in the middle. Oh, that's a bad thing. All right, that really puts us in some trouble here because we basically can't win the middle now. We're gonna have to hope that Kazar can come through for us here. I mean, there's a chance. It's not out of the question, but unlikely, I think. Wow, he threw everything middle. There must be something that goes elsewhere, right? No. I I think we lucked out there. I don't know. If he had played, well, I guess he had no choice, but I mean, he could have put so that's 11 worth of power. Still wouldn't have been enough, but he could have put all that shit somewhere else. I'm shocked. I'm a little bit stunned. All right, let's go. All right, so the question is, what do we want to do first? Probably throw Sunspot out here, right? Just to pick up some energy. Now, the other question is, am I loading up Sunspot too much? That's, this is kind of the tough thing with these type of decks is you just don't know if, like, am I being too energy saving? After you play a card here, set its base power to 2. All right, I'm going to try to get it a little bit of a boost. I'm going to try to get Sunspot a little bit of a boost here. Just 2 energy. Let's do this. Let's throw you in here. So no energy this turn, but oh shit, they got Apocalypse too. All right, so we have a little bit here that we can do. I think what we should probably go for is do this. And we're going to put Shang-Chi maybe in there next. All right. So this is now the final turn. Now here's the issue. Oh, this is a big issue too. Actually, you know what? It's not a big issue. It's not a big issue at all. I know exactly what we're doing. We'll do this. Because we can get rid of the monster there. Buy us some more. Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted to do. All right. So this auto deck is that they made is pretty darn good. So I think that time shows that, or at least that round of it shows we have to be a little bit careful with not overdoing Sunspot, right? Like you still have to get cards out there because even if you boost them up like that first game, right, where we had them at like 17, it's still not enough. The only good thing about this deck I'm seeing so far, like really good, is I do think, and I'm actually fine with this card switching sides. So let's throw something in there. The only good thing about this I'm seeing is you don't actually need the shark all the time, right? Which is with some of these decks, that is a big problem, right? It's like we always need you always need that top card in the deck. You know what we're gonna do? Actually, let's do that. So let's put him down over here, and then it says end of turn +1 power to each character in hand. So we could let some of these cards get a little bit. We could let them power up in the hand a little bit. Oh, it's only one of them. It's only one. Okay, that's fine too, though. Cards with 10 or more power can't be played here. I kind of want to let Bishop. I kind of want to play Bishop, but I also think it might be better just to throw down him and let Sunspot take +2. This is really weird. This is odd not using all the energy every turn. I will say that. All right, now we're going to go here. Yeah, we'll get some boost to these guys. So Sunspot's going to be at 7 after this. I think that's good enough. We don't have to worry about energy anymore. Oh, I don't know if that hurts or helps us. I kind of like this too. And I'm just giving Sunspot a little bit of extra energy. Let him cook. That's the other thing. If we got to find it, maybe another addition you could make, and we'll try some of these out, is like an energy booster, right? If you could find a deck that boosts energy, you can get Sunspot way up. All right, so what can we do here? Oh, it's first. All right, the opponent's snapping. I wonder why. Let's move the Nightcrawler out for now. We'll obviously put a card there at some point, but we'll move Nightcrawler out. I don't know if we should have moved them yet. That's actually perfect that we moved them. He's killing it now. All right, so this is the last turn. Oh wait, actually, I should have done them in reverse. That sucks. Let's go. That's a big win. I see what you're trying to do there, buddy, but it didn't work. That is a sick combo, though. You put the Zola in there, and then he would have got that Black Panther at 2 locations. Would not have been pretty for me. Let's just put it that way. All right, so let's play maybe 1 or 2 more matches. So far, this has been a great deck. This has been a great deck. And I do think my change of I think putting Wolfsbane in was a much better idea. right, good. So we got a card that's going to be boosted here. No cards revealed this turn. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I love this. All right, so we're going to drop 2 into here like this. And he'll get +2. We can use Shang-Chi at one point too, so we'll use him after. So this is going to go down to a 2-cost card on turn 5. So I'll put that card in, and we'll use it to get that's going to be big. Does this kill every? Oh, it destroys it after. Okay, so let's do this. They both have the same power, right? Yep. No. Oh, is that bad? Holy shit, that's kind of bad. That's one of the weaknesses. All right, so now we don't really give a shit about saving anything. I'm going to drop it in over here. Oh wait, no, we have to put it over here, don't we? Actually, maybe we could sneak. Hold on. That works. We win. We won. Nice. All right, one more. This has been a great run for this deck. I did think, even though we won that, I do think that exposed a major weakness with this deck is if they take out all your one cost cards, or if they use, that could have been way more deadly than it was. Had he used that like a turn sooner, I might have been done. Because luckily we were still able to get Wolfsbane and everything there, but that could have been real bad actually. Okay. Like that could have been a disaster. Which makes sense. I didn't even think of it though, to be completely honest with you. All right, so for this turn, we're not even gonna, or for this game, we're not even worried about Sunspot at all. We'll do this. Got a lot of 4-cost cards right now. This is definitely a kill deck for sure. Luckily, we haven't used too many of our 1-costs yet. Because otherwise, he could have that one we're talking about. But we only have 1, so that's fine. Do this, and I think let's put this right here. He may have Null too. Which we got to be on the lookout for that. Problem is, this card's going to be crazy. Yeah, it's gonna have 16. Oh, I don't think we're in a great spot right now, to be completely honest with you. Um, I do think that the only path we have is attacking here. Or wait a minute, what is this though? Hold on. You know what? But we're winning in 2 spots, that's the issue. Damn it. Yep. That's what we're nervous about for sure. Yeah, we were just outplayed, thoroughly outplayed. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have enough. Okay. Actually, we got to play one more. We got to end on a good one, right? Can't end on that bullshit. Start boosting this one up a little bit. Wait, what? How come I didn't get shit? Oh, it's only a certain location that gets it. That makes a little bit of sense. Oh, card change. Okay, okay. This is actually big. We could go Sunspot there, but maybe we'll do that next turn because we could win that one easy now. The opponent is snapping. All right, I think we probably can leave enough alone everywhere else now. Or actually, we could do this, and then next turn we'll move Jeff out of there. We'll put him elsewhere. Because we're doing well there. Okay, so we can move Jeff out. And should we move Jeff? Should we move him over here, actually? Oh, no. This might be a disaster. There's a chance this could be a disaster. If that's null. No, it's Nightcrawler. Okay, good. All right, so that's the Jeff, the baby dolphin. Little deck. Look at the deck. It's. I think it's great. I think it's a really good card. I do think we could just show you before we go quickly. Where is Venus? This card right here would be a big boost. Actually, it could take the place of the other 3-star we put in there, and maybe even get rid of Iron Man and just say, screw it, we're putting that in there. All right. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.